friends, welcome back to the Plaid X2 channel. My name is John. On this channel we talk all things physical media, so movies, music, and books. If you're into that kind of thing, go ahead and subscribe down below for more of that kind of content. Well, this is episode number 2, or the second part in my series called Film Stories. I recently did a story called The Time I Watched Dumb and Dumber Almost Every Single Day for a Year. I'll have a link to that down below if you want to check out that story. But this story is called That Time I Got Cast in Creed 2. This is a true story, and I am looking forward to sharing it with you. Okay, so first of all, you need to understand that I am a massive fan of Rocky and the Rocky universe. So Creed 1 and 2 are in the Rocky universe for me. And just to prove it, I need to show you what I have. I have Rocky, the films 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Rocky Balboa. I've watched all of these many times. I absolutely love them. I cry in them all, except for Rocky 5. Nobody needs to see Rocky 5. All of the rest of them, I absolutely love. I love these films so much. Of course, I have Creed. I was in line for Creed the day it came out on Blu-ray. I know there wasn't going to be a line at Best Buy picking this one up, but I was there when the doors opened to make sure I got a copy of this. And then when Creed 2 came out, same thing. Of course, I saw it in theater, and of course, I was there. Doors opened that day so I could grab a copy of this on Blu-ray because I love it that much. Yes, I have Rocky on VHS. Do I have a VCR? I don't, but I love it that much that I absolutely have it on VHS, and I even have Rocky 4 on VHS as well. And if I find Rocky 2 and 3 and 5, I'll grab them on VHS as well. I can't watch them, but I'll grab them because I love them. The Rocky soundtrack. Of course I have the soundtrack. It's Rocky. I love Rocky. And last but certainly not least, I have this. My wife gave me a couple of years ago, and I love it so much. This is an autographed photo from the very first Rocky film from 1976. This is Burt Young, who played Paulie, who is my second favorite character in the Rocky franchise. Obviously, Stallone, Rocky is my favorite character. I have this in my office. Absolutely love this. I have run the steps in Philly. I have run to the top of the stairs while singing the song. I have got my picture taken by the statue with my fist in the air by the Rocky statue. I love Rocky. So you need to know that going into this story. So I was laying on my couch and I woke up, it was like 11:30 at night once, and I grabbed my phone and I'm just kind of scrolling on Facebook, and I see this ad for extras for the filming of Creed 2, which was happening only about 2 hours from where I live. And I saw it and I was like, no, this can't be legit. This can't be real. So I researched the company that was looking for extras. The whole thing's legit. The whole thing was real. And I was like, I don't know if I should do this. Like, I would love to do this, but I'm a horrible actor. I have only this character. And even if I try to act another role, I just have this. That's all I got. But I was like, this is my chance. I could be in a Rocky movie. I could see Sylvester Stallone. I could be in a Rocky movie. And so I sent in my stuff. I sent in all the information. I filled out the whole thing of my age, height, weight, all that. And then they asked for a picture. And so the company I'd worked for, where I'd worked before, 2 years before this, they did headshots, professionally done headshots for the website. So I had one. And so I sent that in. And then maybe 24-ish hours later, I get an email back saying that I was accepted. They told me the role that they wanted me to play as an extra, it was going to be at the big fight in the U.S. ringside. They said, we need you to dress like it's a big Saturday night fight, weekend fight, and you're going to be in it. And I lost my mind. I'm not joking. I read the email over and over and over again. I was sweating profusely. I was so pumped and excited. My heart is like, I felt it was going to rip through my chest. So pumped. I'm going to be in a Rocky film. I'm going to see Sylvester Stallone, the guy who I've been watching for years. So stinking excited and pumped. So I asked my boss, I said, listen, hey, there's this date coming up where the filming's happening. I'm going to be in a Rocky movie. Can I get out of work? Absolutely. He said, for sure. He knew I was such a huge fan. He said, definitely do it. And so I got the sheet of what I'm supposed to be doing, who my character is supposed to be, what I'm pretending to be. I don't have any lines or anything. I'm in the background, but I have it all. And I need to have like certain clothes to be at fight night. And so I went out and bought some new shirts and picked up a couple new shirts, went to Target because I am Target fancy. That's That's my level of fancy, Target fancy. And so I went to Target, get new undershirts, everything, because you needed to get a bunch of different outfits to wear, and then they will pick when you get there what you're going to wear for that day. And they said, come, and here's the list of all the things you're gonna need. It's gonna be a long day of shooting, so come. And so I am so excited. I'm gonna be in a Rocky movie. It's like a dream come true. And so the night before the filming of, I'm over at Target. I want to make sure I have everything I need, a bunch of options. And then I get this email, and there was a list of things you need to bring for the shoot. It's going to be a long day. Make sure you have this with you, all of this for the filling up paperwork, everything. And so I'm reading through it, and at the bottom it says, if you're not an American, make sure you have this specific visa with you. Well, I'm not an American, but I didn't have that visa. I had a different visa. And so all of a sudden I see, I'm like, oh, no, this can't happen. This can't happen. So I called the office. I said, hey, I just saw it. I was really positive and upbeat. Hey, I just got your email. It says I need this visa, but I don't have that one, but I've got this one. And would that be okay? And she, filled with compassion in her voice, she said, oh, honey, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But we actually need you to have the other one if you're not an American citizen. There's really nothing we can do, and I'm so sorry. And standing there in the middle of Target, it was one of those moments like in a movie where you just want to drop to your knees and scream, no! I was so bummed out, so bummed. And so I ended up apologizing to her. I said, I am so sorry. You were counting on me to be there. I'm so sorry that I can't fulfill my commitment, that I said I could be there and I can't be there. I'm so sorry. And she was so compassionate and kind. And she said, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry this didn't work out. And so we apologized to each other. I hung up my phone. All those extra clothes I was going to bring, I put them all back on the rack and I went home. I was this close to being a Rocky movie. I was that close. So when Creed 2, when it came out to theater, I was considering maybe not going. I was like, is this gonna hurt too much? Sitting there watching this film, seeing that fight, knowing I'm supposed to be on that sideline, wearing my Target fancy clothes, and I wasn't gonna be there. I did go see it, of course, and I loved it. It was an amazing, brilliant film. Would I have loved to have been in it? Absolutely. But friends, that was the time I got cast in Creed 2. I didn't end up in it, but I did get cast in it. So anyway, friends, that's the story. Not as positive and happy as my last story, but it's a story, and I hope it was at least entertaining to you. We will have more stories coming up in the future, but that is the story for today. Friends, if you did like this, please do hit like. If you want more of this kind of content, please do hit subscribe. And I do want to say thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this story. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Please do take care of yourself. We'll see you next time.